Hi, Spencer Traver. Thank you for joining us on Ample News. Let's dive right in. Given the projected decline in North American production and the impact of tariffs on supply chains, how is Sustainment helping manufacturers build resilience and maintain a competitive edge?
That's a great question. I mean, we're really focused on giving manufacturers the tools needed to focus on supply chain related issues, especially where you've got a lot of geopolitical changes happening across the industry right now. So, whether that's finding suppliers who can make parts for you here domestically, or if that's figuring out where you're sole sourced and using real time analytics to help get unstuck in some of those issues that get seen in business performance, we're giving them AI driven tools that help accelerate workflows, gain real time visibility into supply chain performance, and then also create the agile, resilient supply chain that they're looking for.
That's really interesting, Spencer. Can you share a specific example of how Sustainment's AI-driven tools have helped a manufacturer overcome a recent supply chain challenge?
For sure. So we work with all sorts of industrial manufacturers, one of which that uses us. They're an additive manufacturer. They're trusted by people like Tesla and Blue Origin to go and manufacture parts for them. They use our
That
platform to accelerate RFQs. And so what they do is they are taking quotes, and instead of putting that in email and spreadsheets, they're putting that into Sustainment where they have a single view of every supplier, and they're able to go and have quotes put in one place, centralized, and process them quickly. We gave them an increased efficiency of that of 50%, which helped them increase their speed to market.
That's a great example. How are you seeing manufacturers' priorities shift as they adapt to ongoing economic uncertainty and supply chain disruptions?
It's interesting. Like, we definitely saw some manufacturers that whenever the tariffs were first laid on China, you started to see them shift things. And I think what the media wanted to pose that as is that it was moving from China to the US. And the reality is that that's much harder done than said. And so you're seeing a lot of these manufacturers move them to nearby countries overseas. And so right now, I think the main focus here is just how we give them tools to work with their suppliers and figure out where they can get unstuck in their supply chain, and then also give them alternative sources of supply to then go and navigate these disruptions.
Absolutely, Spencer. Looking ahead, what do you see as the biggest opportunity for manufacturers to strengthen their supply chains over the next few years?
I guess I'll answer this in two parts. I mean, I think for manufacturers, the opportunity there is that there's never been a time quite like this in any of our lifetimes, frankly, for manufacturing and the focus that is on the industry right now. There's also this advancement of technology and AI that's making it a lot easier and accessible to go and build the types of systems and processes that will help you grow. And then I think from a broader picture, Sustainment is a mission driven company. We're a certified B Corporation focused on advancing American manufacturing. And so we have this mission of making American manufacturing a hyper connected ecosystem that is resilient. And we see industrial strength as national strength. I think that's being talked about a whole lot right now. And so that's a huge opportunity.
Thank you, Spencer. That's a powerful perspective and a great note to end on. We appreciate you sharing how sustainment is helping manufacturers adapt and thrive, especially in such a dynamic environment. Thanks again for joining us on Ample News. Have a great day.